sure somebody will tell me sooner or later. Who scored that? The production assistants to the right and to the left of me don't know either. I think I lost the feed for half a second. Feed's back up, so I do apologize for that. We're going to do our best to keep the shot in frame, not the easiest here at the Calgary Soccer Center. The ball being worked around in the corner. Worked over top, back outside. They are looking for a lane, can't quite find it. He's going to dish it inside. I haven't had a chance, just tipped away by the Junior Roughnecks defender. And now I believe that's Sheldon Carney for the Roughnecks. He's going to transition that up. The pass is bobbled, lost, picked back up. Running back inside, and it's going to be a 10-second violation, and now it's going to be picked up, pushed ahead by Mitchell, and he tries to cut back, crosshand shot. Jenkins, I believe, in net for Junior Roughnecks, easily pushed that one away, and now it's stolen at the center line by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to cut back inside, tries to flip pass behind the back. He finally found Catadall. They are playing with NLL rules, so it was a bit of an over and back. Didn't quite see what the whistle was for. Not sure that I care. Junior Roughnecks are going to bring this one up. All over them is Davies. He's going to force the errant pass. That one slips through absolutely everybody. Now it's picked up finally on the wall. It's sent ahead on the fast break to James. James is coming in, looking a little bit sluggish. He's going to fire that one up over top to Dosdall. Dosdall over, and now it's going to come back to 95. Don't know what the names are. Didn't get a roster sheet, so apologize for that. That's going to be an outside hard shot right to the center mass of the Roughnecks goalie. That one's not going to find a hole or get anywhere. Coming up over top, another hard shot. I thought that one hit the goalie in the mass. They're going to say no. And it's picked back up on the turnover by Team Alberta. So far, this game's all Team Alberta. They're going to play it up over the top to Harrison. Harrison flips it back. Now it comes over top. Long, hard shot pushed away by the goalie. Picked up in the corner. He's going to bring that one out over top. Long shot. That one had a chance. Just barely caught a piece of it. Hard pressure by Team Alberta. Now it's picked up by the Roughnecks goalie. Like I said, I believe that is one of the two, Sabercat Jenkins. We'll try to figure that out sooner or later. Clayton with the ball. He's going to cut back in. Takes the double step. Still has it. He's going to play it over and across. Coming out, they give a little dish pass. That one's not going to have a chance. And on the fast break is Mitten. He doesn't really miss on these and does not miss again. We've seen that so often. So with the triple deke on the Roughnecks, that's Landry Mitten with his first of, I'm going to say, probably many of this game at the 16-minute mark. So 4 minutes in, it is 2-0 Team Alberta over the Junior Roughnecks. Bit of an issue here. Still a loose ball. Fighting for it was number 8. Wasn't able to get it. The Roughnecks pick it up. They're going to come down the floor. He's triple teamed. Ball gets knocked loose. Whoa, I'm all over the map with this thing. Not the greatest of angles here, unfortunately. Coming down on the fast break, and that one finds a hole. Somehow sneaks through over the shoulder, and it is 2-1. Team Alberta over Junior Roughnecks, but they get their first breakaway. They're able to sneak that one over with a bit of a low fake, floated over top. I'm actually making that up. I wasn't really watching, so I was playing with the tripod, but I'm assuming that's what happened. Now off the draw, picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to transition it up the floor, looks to pass, decides to hang on to it himself. Plays it over top, just looking for the cut. Now they're going to play it to the side. He's going to cut through the middle seam. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. It's Jake Landry. He pops it over. It's a short side shot, not really much of an angle, so a good reset, if nothing else. They're able to regain possession, play it back up to the top. That's a long outside shot that missed by a country mile off the back of the net. Not really sure how the Roughnecks didn't get possession on that, but Team Alberta gets it. They fire it over top. Now it's an outside sub shot. That one, I don't think the goalie saw it. He had a bit of a hope and a prayer, got a leg on it. And it's going to be a new possession, Team Alberta. So now Catadal plays it to Harrison. Harrison's going to get it back as he tries to jump to the crease. And it's going to be a goalie ball. He's going to cut over on the side. Couldn't get the passing attempt. 24 picks it up. He's going to drive in, fakes the pass, and beats the Junior Roughnecks goalie over the top. I believe that was Davies with a nice stick fake. We'll see the back of his jersey. Double check that. It was on the solo effort after picking up the loose ball in front of the Roughnecks bench on the missed passing attempt by the Junior Roughnecks goalie. So 3-1. Team Alberta leads the Junior Roughnecks. Dosdall can't quite grab it. Hannigan does. He's going to play it down into the corner. Mitten with the shot. That one missed. It's going to come over and back, so that's going to be a possession for the Junior Roughnecks deep in Alberta territory. Roughnecks with possession. James was looking for that one. That one goes off the hockey plate in space. Armstrong picks it up, runs into traffic, keeps it. He's going to find Dosdall, and he's going to let Hawken know, his old teammate, how good he thinks he is. Long outside shot. Not sure how that one didn't find a home in the back of the net. Missed. Kearney can't get a hold of it. Everybody chasing it down. Nobody can find the loose ball. And now it goes out of play. They're going to say off the Roughnecks. So Davis gets it. He's going to play it across to Mitchell. Kearney, with the late hit, is going to not draw a penalty, but is going to give up possession. I'm sure he'll hear about that when he gets back to the bench. It's played back over. Alberta controlling. He's got to watch the over and back, something they're not used to having to deal with and play with. Mitchell gets just dumped out of nowhere. It's flipped back over top from the outside. Just a floater of a shot that one actually almost found a hole, and then it's picked up by Kearney of the Junior Roughnecks behind the net. He's going to try and launch this one down to center. Couldn't get picked up. Team Alberta gets it back with a new possession. And now they're going to play it down, looking for the setup. DeGroot wants it on the top. He doesn't get the look. And now it's a long outside shot. That one found a hole once again. And just like that, it is 4-1. Team Alberta in the driver's seat over the Junior Roughnecks. That one flipped out high by Dosdall, chasing it down. I believe that is Armstrong picks it up. He's going to send it across the floor. Mitten's got it. Mitten looks for room. He's going to behind the back flip it. That one's over, under, lock. Can't believe it didn't go in. I didn't see who that is on the side. Can't see the number. Armstrong plays it back over and across. And picked up by Hannigan. Hannigan's going to circle around the net. Sees, finds James. James back to Hannigan. Hannigan's going to cut over top. He's going to flip it to Dosdell. Dosdell is going to try to get the pick from Armstrong, who was there, but couldn't quite run back over it. And then Hannigan takes a long outside shot. Ball is going to go over and back. I guess it didn't touch the goalie, missed the net altogether. I thought it hit the goalie, but I also wasn't really paying attention that much. Siemens Bettenridge watching on that side. Ball's going to come up over top. 111's got it. Looking, trying to get something going. Long outside shot, easily played away by Charlie. Not a new shot clock. I think that was touched by Charlie. So missed possession reset by the officials. That one, though, is hit and passed away now. Jackson's got it in the corner. He's finding pressure. Oh, sorry, Levi Strauss, that's in the net, not Charlie the goalie. I'm dumb. Should have known by the size. Don't know if Levi is his first name either. I just think Levi Strauss, and that sounds right. In any event, Team Alberta's got it. Harrison takes a long outside shot. Goalie didn't see it. Must have caught his shoulder. Comes back up. It's going to be a goalie ball in the crease. Steps out to stop the count, plays it up to 63. Can't move the ball. I think a lot of the minor players forget about the 10-second rule. Mitten with the outside shot. He is through the crease. Now it's a change of possession, so he's back alive. He's able to make the check, gets the ball. He's got Harrison with him. And then Mitten undresses the goalie, but misses the net. Unusual for him. And the Junior Roughnecks carry this one back up. Looking to kind of pause, doesn't have it. He's getting watched hard by DeGroot. DeGroot working him over on the boards. Can't quite dislodge the ball. 15 seconds left on shot clock. Davis giving pressure. And I'm not sure what that was. I think it tipped out of bounds on the Junior Roughnecks. Now it's a loose ball. 20 seconds left on the clock. DeGroot's got it. He's looking over top, waiting for the change to finish. He now gets it. Plays it to Davies. Davies into the corner to Harrison. Harrison back to DeGroot. Looking to shoot around the screen. He got around the screen. It was a nice shot. Unfortunately, found center mass in the goalie's stick. That one's not going to work. And the Junior Roughnecks going to play it up. That one goes into the bench of Team Alberta as they couldn't find the ball on the easy pass. And possession Alberta once again. That is all over the crease. He set up a bloody encampment and had lunch in the crease. I have no idea what the war cry was about, but it certainly got him to bite. Don't know who's getting possession. But this seems like a good time to have our first Sour Patch Kids time out of the game. So DeGroot with the ball. Plays it into the middle, 41. And that one is going to beat the goalie right between his chest protector and his elbow. 5-1 with 6:14 remaining in the first. Davis this time on the draw. He wins it handily. Should center my camera. We play it down, stick check, 77, but Alberta able to recover and send it over top. They look to take the shot. He fakes it. He's going to come inside, tries to dunk it. Misses the net. 5 seconds left on the clock, and the ball is going to ricochet out of bounds. It's going to be possession, Junior Roughnecks. Sheldon Carney for the next. Going to play it up to Hawk and Clayton. Clayton's going to come inside. He's looking for some help. Gets a bit of a pick, fires it over the top. Puts it back down underneath. 134 kind of went to the wrong side of the pick. Clayton was setting for him, and loose ball now picked up by Team Alberta. He's going to come around the net. That is Bettenridge. Waiting for the change to come in. He plays it to Armstrong. I believe 55. I think that's Siemens fell flat on his face. Tripped over the crease. Now Armstrong's going to jump. Crease dive. And he's going to make no mistake. That was one of the sickest goals I've seen Josh Armstrong score in a while. As he just cuts loose dives across the front of the crease, makes no mistake, buries it right beside the goalie's pad, and it is now 6-1, Team Alberta. Work. So ball still loose off the draw, nobody able to pick it up. Now Junior Roughnecks do have possession. Run over top 96, getting doubled by James, and watched by Hansen. James does get possession. He's going to run it down the wall. He swims his guy, cuts in, looks for the around the world, misses the net. But Team Alberta able to recover possession. Still 20 seconds left on the clock. Lots of time. They're going to drive in over top. I believe that is Harrison. That one doesn't quite find the back of the net. Did find the goalie, but it was picked up by Sheldon Kennedy, who transitions up the floor. Going to play it across now. The Junior Roughnecks looking to find some offensive prowess. They're going to play it over top. He's getting watched. That's going to be a high stick by Davies. Almost took his helmet off for him. Getting a little shave at the end of the stick. So delayed penalty coming. The Junior Roughnecks do have the extra attacker on the floor. Drive in, still can't find anything. Going to play it across to Hawkins. Hawkins steps in and then fires the shot and finds the 5-hole. I don't even know if he was looking. But we've seen that a time or two. The muscle memory of old Hawking Clayton. The Hawk on the delayed penalty. It cuts the lead to 4. It is now 6-2. Team Alberta. The hot stick of Hawking Clayton. Hako, if you will. Hakatua. I couldn't help myself. So Team Alberta picks it up off of the face-off. DeGroot has it on the outside. He's looking to come in, fires the long shot. That one catches the leg of the Roughnecks goalie. DeGroot picks up his own rebound. Going to play it across. And now... I'm not sure exactly who that is who has it. He gives it to Mitten. Mitten double steps, comes in, tries to dunk it on the inside. He had a good lane. It was a nice move, good read, good look by Landry Mitten. He gets the ball back and now plays it up. I believe that's Mitchell. And a long outside shot. That one's soaked by the defender, and then the rebound was picked up. I'm not sure if that was Hansen, I want to say. We'll see. Either way, buried deep into the back of the Roughnecks goal, and it is now 7-2. Dosdall wins the draw back. Team Alberta bobbled it a bit. Now Jackson does have firm possession. He tries flipping it up to Armstrong. That one's going to bounce out of play into the back mesh. Hawking Clayton picks it up. He's going to play it ahead. Not really picked up by anybody. Loose ball picked up by Jackson. Jackson now has it. He's going to play it ahead to Armstrong. Armstrong is going to hold it, waits for the change to end, and then plays it to Catadall. Catadall. The pride of Red Deer. He's going to cut the middle. He has the outside angle. Doesn't quite catch it. Goalie's able to pick up the rebound. He's going to wait and try and play it up to 133. He gives it to Hako. Hako is going to get a lot of pressure right away. I don't really have an angle. Here's some curse words on the floor. Clayton gets it again. He tries the shot again. This time he finds the goalie's wall. Hard hit in the backside corner. Now it's Hansen looking for that Lucy. Hawkins there waiting for it. 132. Clayton lays a big hit on Hansen. Now the group picks it up, and that's going to do it for the first period. We're going to meet for a moment while I have my birthday cold brew. Well, we are back. A loose ball, and nobody's picked it up yet. Team Alberta looked like Rudneski had it. He lost it. That's a hard chop by Mitchell. That totally hit a helmet. Not sure why they didn't call it. Now Hawk and Clayton has the ball. He's going to look to transition over top. Makes a bit of a double step. Sends it back into the corner. Quick passing attempt into the middle, but nobody picked it up. They weren't able to get it back. 15 seconds. Hawken now has it. He fakes, flips it back over top. So it looks like maybe a little huddle between periods. The Roughnecks found a little bit of something. Now it's a quick, fast break attempt to Hansen. Hansen couldn't handle the pass. And it goes down to the corner. Still a loose ball. Harrison's going to pick it up. He's going to dance up around the screening line. Plays it down. Back to Harrison. Harrison's going to drive in. He takes the sneaky shot that just finds Rondeau. Rondeau's going to play it to Kearney. Kearney looks to send it down the wall. Nothing but an elbow here. Still a loose ball. 18 made a hard check, but the Roughnecks player was able to get it. Now it's knocked out of his stick, bouncing. They do recover. Number 105 has it. Sorry, I'm flipping my shit everywhere. Long shot, easily played away. Harrison hits the crossbar. I thought that caught some mesh, but the referee's going to say no. He gets popped and dropped from behind. They're going to call a legal cross check on that. I'm surprised that was an illegal cross check. No. Caleb Jenkins in the net for Team Alberta now. So power play upcoming for Team Alberta. Harrison is going to start with the ball at the top. He is joined by Landry Mitten. We have Josh Armstrong. Played outside. Harrison looks for the outside shot. Picked up by Davies. Davies fakes it, gives it back to Harrison. Harrison brings it down for the quick stick up the side to Catadall. That was a nice look. There he was able to get across. Did you see Axman go? Yeah. Lane or whatever his name is. Rondeau was able to make the stop. Ball comes back out to Harrison. He missed it. Armstrong plays it down to Davies. Davies comes over top, shoots around the screen through the defender, and finds nothing but Twine. That one's going to count. It's going to be 8-2. Didn't take long. A little longer than it did in the first period, but 3 minutes in, and Team Alberta finds the back of the net yet again on the power play. Couple nice looks, couple plays rolled on that one. A nice quick stick pass from Harrison to Catadall. Rondeau able to get across, make the save, and then Davies just says, I'll take matters into my own hands, and just fires one through everybody. And Davis picks this one up. He is going to come over top. He's able to fight through two checks along the boards, plays it down. We're back to even strength. DeGroot makes a couple of steps. He fires one. That found a hole. Looks through the action goalie. Could not quite get to it as Levi Bono play this one up to Hawken. Hawken dumps it off. Coming over top. Next play it to the side. 114 is going to play it low into the corner. Apologize, can't quite see that on the side. When you take a shot, it was contested. And they find the back of the net, finding a hole on Caleb Jenkins. A quick over the top field shot. Gosdahl flips it back, still fighting for it. referees would play these calls in the minor season the way they do right now. Hannigan was able to get it. He tried to flip it to James. James missed. Play it up over top. I've lost the ball. Now it's back to the top, down to Hawk and Clayton. He plays it up to 133. He doesn't have a lane. He's taken away. Hawkins somehow finds it. He spins off, runs into another check. Still no room. He's going to fire the outside shot on the reset. Again, almost on a hole. Jenkins able to close it. He's going to play it up quickly to Davies. Davies plays it across, James plays it across to DeGroot. DeGroot didn't have an angle, so wisely thought to hang on to it. Plays it back up over top. Now it is Davies with the ball. He sends it across. Hansen makes a couple of stick fakes, finds the back of the net as Bono is caught admiring the waving stick of Cody Hansen, and it is now 8-3, 9-3. Is it 8-3 or 9-3? Did they put it up already? 9-3, there it is. Junior Roughneck in possession. I'm going to flip it up ahead. 114 getting a couple love taps. He's going to play it down into the corner. Doesn't have a lane or anywhere to go. Finally finds an outlet. Play it down into the corner. Blue shoes. Going to be shot clock violation and the delayed penalty to that was Mitchell taking the slashing call. It's really hot in here. It's hot. It's the one. Okay. Look, he's sweating like that. Why? This one played down low. Nice quick stick into the middle, but taken away by Landry. No, that's not Landry Mitten. By number 41. Roughnecks get the ball. Still 10 seconds left. Hawk and Clayton, he's going to play it up over top. 9 seconds left. No shot on that. Contested ball. Now Jeremy Jackson has it on the breakaway. And he's going to find the back of the net. Chased down by Hawk and Clayton. Not much that could be done on that one. It was Jackson powers that one over the shoulder of Bono. (10-3) York Team Alberta over the Junior Roughnecks. On the draw. This one's going to be loose inside. Harrison makes the check. He's trying to get it down, unable to quite get the ball back. Roughnecks going to come over top. They're trying to complete the change. Nobody on the left side of the floor. Now they do. Hawk and Clayton now has it. He's going to get it back on the top. Pretty much know the offense is going to run through his stick. I'm not sure why they didn't try to bury that one. Now it's back to Clayton. Clayton over the top. They're going to try and find the cutter. They do. Got checked pretty hard on a double team right in front, and Caleb Jenkins says that's easy. Now it comes back out. Harrison on the wall. Really see it. I'll do my best to take forward. Not the greatest angles here at the Stockford Center. Harrison comes over top. Plays it low to Davis. Davis is going to run back up over the center. Still has it on the outside. He's looking, takes a long outside shot. That one's soaked by the Roughnecks defender. Picked up by Mitten. He's going to try to fire that one in. Has realized he's done no shots, so plays it up into the mesh. Smart heads up play by Mitten. Now it's going to be Sheldon Kearney. He gets it on the transition. He's going to play it up to 114. Play down into the corner. He's going to drive up over top, plays it across. Working on it, not much of an angle. He's just going to dump that one off. Jenkins makes the easy stop and hangs on. It's going to get played up to Bettenridge. Bettenridge is going to play it over to Mitten. Mitten looking for Catadell on the quick stick at the side of the net. It was a great play. Bono got across and took that one away. Great look on the pass from Bettenridge to Mitten. Mitten Catadell on the quick stick. Now the junior Roughnecks are controlling, they've got the ball, they're looking for anything. He kind of makes a decent step, but can't get by. I believe that is DeGroot. DeGroot still pressing while he's able to keep the ball loose. It's picked up by Siemens. Siemens going to play it to Davies. Davies has a lane. He makes a couple stick fakes. Thought that one was going to find a hole. Hawken Clayton picks it up on the transition. He's trying to fight his way through. Breaks the check from Brudneski. He still has the ball. Trying to get it over the center. He does. Avoiding the 10-second rule. Now the junior Roughnecks are trying to make something happen. Anything here in this 10-3 deficit. Nice swim move, but gets stick checked anyways. Able to recover. 5 seconds left. The errant pass goes about 2 stories high in the air. Nobody was coming down with that. They do recover, and somehow, I don't know, I guess it must have touched the goalie because he gave him a new shot clock. They're going to pull that one from the outside. Jenkins makes the easy stop, hangs on, and he's going to fire it down the floor. Was looking for Jackson on a fast break. Bono couldn't get there. Dosdall has it. He's going to get the change coming in, and that is Mitchell. A couple of stick fakes, high, low, high goes outside of Bono's shoulder, and Bono just shakes his head and says, what am I supposed to do with that? We got Davies leaving the game somewhere. Maybe he's got to take a piss. I don't know. I hope that's all it is. That looks like I hope that's what it is. I gotta take a shit. Or that. So Junior Roughnecks getting the possession off of the face-off on the goal. It's 11-3. Oh, that's a hard stick to the face. That's looked off by the referees. Clayton with the long outside shot that he's already scored on once. I don't know if Jenkins knew where it was. He finally makes a stop. He's going to find Mitchell on the fast break. Mitchell tries to get pay dirt once again on the same move. Bono this time says, I know where you're going. Almost kicks the ball into his own net, though. And he's going to play it up the wall. I'm going to play it down to Kearney. Kearney looking for the change to complete. He's going to just dump that one off. Now they're going to look to set up from the corner coming over top. They're going to stretch the floor, kind of 121. Man, right to his check and just kind of allowed himself to get cross-check. Now he's going to push it away. Not much time left on the shot clock. No reset there, so it's going to be picked up, and now it's a 2-0. And that one's going to be scored. Cody Hansen from the outside just sneaks that through Bono for the 12th goal of the game for Team Alberta on the runaway. Yeah. Alberta wins the draw. They're going to play it ahead to Armstrong. Armstrong laying in wait. He was looking for Mitten. Mitten wasn't able to grab it, but he does pick up the Aaron Lucy. He looking for Armstrong. Armstrong, no look catch, and then finds Hannigan at the side of the net for the quick stick. He makes it look easy as Bono had no chance of getting across on that one, and it is now 12-3. Maybe that's 13. I don't know. I've lost count.
He played against some identical players. Oh, maybe they play again.
Gosdahl pushing it ahead. And it's picked up by Team Alberta. They get the possession. Catadell. Circling back, plays it to James. James to Mitten. Mitten steps in the middle, tries to flip it to James. Harrison. On the reach around, that's going to be a good goal. I don't know. I actually thought it was a crease violation. Bono's saying this is bullshit. And that is a direct quote. I didn't think you could check. He told me how to use that. So Davies rejoins the team after a brief bathroom break. 14-3, Team Alberta leading the Junior Roughnecks. Kearney picks it up and quickly gets swarmed and tackled by DeGroot and Rudnitsky, and I'm thinking the referees are wanting to let him play, but they got to call that. No doubt about it. It's still being fought off. Ball's still loose now. The Roughnecks do get it. They're going to run into another defender. He's going to get chopped and popped once more. So 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Clayton has it. He's going to fire it across. Looks for the quick stick. And the shot clock's going to expire, and it's going to be a penalty. I think they're going to give it to Rudnitsky on the illegal cross check. Or we could give it to either or. Take your pick. And it is going to be Rudnitsky who's going to take a moment and think about what he has done. 14-3 still, 3:19 remaining in the second period.
Levi, this gate's open.
Play across, Levi Bono having to come out of the net in order to close the gate. That could have been disastrous. Hawk and Clayton with the ball. He's getting watched by Mitchell. He was trying to get a pick. Pick wasn't quite there. He plays it off inside. Looked for the quick stick down in the corner. Couldn't find it. Now it's an outside shot, but not quick enough. The play clock expires before the shot is off. Gosdall's going to get it up the wall in the transition. He's going to find Armstrong on the fast break. Armstrong thought he had it. Bono maybe thought he had it, but he was able to keep it in his wrist. That one hurt. Probably smarted a little bit.
He's up in front.
Clayton with the ball. He's going to play it over. Gets it back steps. Takes the outside pass to the side. It's soaked by 21. I think that's Harrison. It is. Clayton now has it. He tries the sidearm sub shot. Found the hole, but Caleb Jenkins shut the door. Whacking at it was James. Hawking able to get that one back. He's going to play it down now. Takes it back up over top. Plays it inside. Tried to make the pick. They didn't quite bring it. He gets the ball back. And he's going to score yet again. Hawking Clayton. Maybe the bright spot on the offense for this Junior Roughnecks team, as I think that is his fourth of the game, maybe third of the game. Dosdall flips it up, and the Junior Roughnecks are able to get it. Dosdall immediately on the check, tapping the stick. He's unable to get it out of the Roughnecks stick. He forces a play to the outside and the change. Roughnecks controlling, waiting to try to set it up. Much there is the defensive play of Team Alberta, just all over. Not a lot of holes. Running the switches very well. Long outside shot through the screen. Jenkins able to get a leg on it, deflecting it wide. Almost found a hole though. He wasn't sure where it was. But the big man was able to take enough net away, and now it's transitioned up. Armstrong has the ball. Waiting and watching. Mitten circles back up over top. Davies finds Mitten. Mitten takes and then tries the no-look shot, but just missed the outside of the net. Davies gets the shot off on the rebound. It hits Levi Bono's leg, hits the back wall, goes out. So possession reset for Team Alberta. Mitten plays it up to DeGroot. DeGroot is going to wait, and he forgot about the period clock as he was just watching the shot clock. And that's going to bring up our 3-minute intermission. I will be right back. You're back. You start in the third period. Everybody rushing in on the center. Ball's still in there. I'm not really sure why there wasn't possession. Mitten comes out with it. And like we've seen so many times before, he just drives the net, waves the wand, and fires it into the back of the net.
Hey, which I'm not sure it's with good shots.
He just came out.
It's just a lane getting
So Junior Roughnecks with possession after the 10-second goal. Hannigan picks it up. He's getting pressure from Hawk and Clayton. He's able to evade the pressure, brings it down center floor. Nobody's going to stop him. He just takes the long shot. Lane of the action with the big save. Armstrong pressuring. Still watching his guy, trying to take the angle, forces the pass. He makes contact, not enough to get the ball out. Now the Junior Roughnecks getting in there. Dosdall hacking his way through the forest. Mitchell stops it, picks it up, loses possession. Now Roughnecks have it back. They're going to play it over top. Back to the outside. Nobody there. They're going to drive middle. He tries to sneak one through. Charlie now has it. This one's going to get flipped up into the mesh as the shot clock expires. Graham's going to play it across to Dosdall. Dosdall to Mitchell. Mitchell finds DeGroot coming off the bench. Hansen back over top to Siemens. Siemens is going to try to look inside. Swings it to DeGroot, who is cutting through the middle. He's able to stay out of the crease, and he finds that one, lighting up lane for another goal. That one's 2 goals inside of 2 minutes on the start of the third period. 16 now? 16-4. Team Alberta dominating the Junior Roughnecks. Davis gets the ball back to Rudneski. Rudneski to DeGroot. DeGroot checks up, looks. He's going to swing it over top to Rudneski. Rudneski plays it down. Now it's back to DeGroot. DeGroot looking. He finds the inside seam. And is going to be called on the crease violation. And I believe that is Riker. Tries to play it up. It's contested by Davis. Wasn't able to quite get the ball off. Junior Roughnecks keep possession. Fighting through it. He's got DeGroot all over him. James is back in there. He's going to play it to Hawk and Clayton. Hawk and Clayton is going to dance inside the fire. He plays it down out low. 25 back to 111. 116. Couldn't quite control the ball. It's going to bounce into the Team Alberta bench. Donnie DeGroot, the team photographer, plays this one back out. If they score, we'll have to give her an assist. Armstrong now has it. He's going to run over top. Plays it to the outside, brings it back to Dosdall. Dosdall looked like he wanted to shoot. Plays it to Harrison. Harrison finds Armstrong cutting through the middle, and he's going to score. I don't know how many that is. Another. 17-4. Team Alberta. Has it been runtime?
the first period wasn't really engaged.
Yeah. 15:51 runtime still going. No one able to get the ball. Still an absolute schmozzle. It's AJ Hannigan comes up with it. He's going to play it over and across to Bettenridge. Bettenridge able to get the center line. He's going to play it down into the corner, gets the change. He's going to get played across to Dosdall. Dosdall's going to play it across to Siemens. That wasn't Siemens. I don't know who that was. Might have been Hannigan. Either way, drafting off of his man, but can't quite find the shooting lane is 96. I feel like I should know his name and don't. 105 is going to play it across. He's got a cutter. Couldn't quite see him or find him. Still has the ball and he's going to play it across. 105 kind of dancing inside. Can't quite find anything. He's going to play it up over top. Gets it back. That's going to be a long outside shot. It beat Charlie, but didn't beat the iron. That is a long, somehow stayed in play. So they do get a reset. Nobody watching on that one. Siemens tries to pick it up, kind of dives at it, loses his footing, falls. got it all. Fosters the over and back, and now he's going to get the fast break. Oh, they're calling him on a crease. I don't know. I thought that one beat the crease, but in a 17-4 shoot kick, and I'm not sure they're going to actually give a benefit of anything to Team Alberta, nor should they, I guess, in a friendly like this. So, 111, he's looking for Clayton. He just fires the outside hope shot. I don't know what he was hoping for because he didn't have much of a chance on anything. Armstrong has it. He plays it up. He's looking for DeGroot. DeGroot couldn't quite pull the ball in. That came out behind him. Lane almost ricocheted back into his own net. Kind of half steps out of the crease and then doesn't. That looked like an in and out to me, but probably wasn't. They would have called it. Harrison jumped the ball trying to pull it in. Couldn't quite get her. Knocked it into his own bench. That's going to be a possession reset for the Junior Roughnecks. Has a bit of a... Lane was looking for a pick, couldn't find it. Mitchell forcing the ball outside. They try to flip that one back in, and the long stretch arm of Charlie. He tries to play that down to Dosdell. Misses Dosdell. Dosdell can't quite get the bouncing ball. Lane's going to pick it up. He's going to just fire the easy pass, but the easy pass wasn't picked up. Now it is recovered by the Junior Roughneck. They're going to send it down to 92. 92 is going to lay in wait. He's going to get a whack from Mitchell as he runs through. Tries to hit the outside net. Nobody was cutting in. It's knocked away easily. Now Mitchell has it. He's with Hansen. Decides to keep the ball, fires it through, and fools Lane as the bouncing shot found a hole between the stick and the leg. I'm going to go on the record and say if Lane was using a wall, that one doesn't go in, but they found a hole in the spoon. And that's going to make it 18-4. And a couple Junior Roughnecks players had a shot at pitching it up. Couldn't. Dosdell does get it. Plays it to Armstrong. Armstrong finds Mitten, who goes behind the back. This gets knocked away by Lane. Picked up by Mitchell. I don't know why there wasn't a reset. I guess they say he didn't get it. And then he tries the dunk shot. That one does get a reset, so new clock for Mitten. Mitten's going to fire it up over top to Armstrong. Armstrong makes a good move, tries to reach around, and he does. Scores on the old reach around. And that is going to be 19-4. See if we can hit 25 today. So Roughnecks pick this one up. Just definitely has speed. I wasn't sure if he scored all. So 123 has it. 105, he's going to cut in. I'm not really sure what the plan was there. 125 somehow recovered the errant pass, and then he launches it high and wide. That one's going to go over and back as well as bounces into the Roughnecks bench. So take your pick on which possession they have to call. Now, Team Alberta holding on to it. They're going to find Hansen coming off the bench. Lays at 71. He's going to find that one. Doesn't quite have the hole as Lane pushes that one away.
Sorry.
Very good.
Oh, that's a game.
So Hansen has the ball. He's going to transition over the top. Plays it across to DeGroot. DeGroot holding on. He's just waiting. He's going to get a lane. Jumps outside. Tries a cross-hand crease dive. Misses the net. Team Alberta is able to recover the loose ball. Now it's Dosdell. Plays it across on the quick stick. That one knocked away by Lane. And Hawk and Clayton picks it up on the transition. He's going to run into constant pressure. He's doing everything he can. It looks like maybe he's drawing a penalty somewhere here. I'm not really sure why Davies is getting one. Davies on the wrap. As the Junior Roughnecks getting their third power play of the game. We'll see if they can work on this one. Hawkins scoring on their last two. Hawkins gets it back. Working it over top, back around. They're going to play it low to 134. He finds the cutter. Cutter can't find the ball, though. They do recover. Bring it back inside. Hawkins with the ball. Fakes the shot. Plays it across. I think their power play is going to go through Hawkins' stick. He gets his own reset. He's looking. Plays it off to the side. That's a long bouncing shot. Got ricocheted. They do pick it up and get a shot clock reset. Whoops. Dancing fucking phone. Clayton back down low. Send it over across. That one, not much on it. Charlie makes the easy stop. Plays it up to Harrison. Harrison is going to find Dosdall. Dosdall waiting for the change to happen. We're looking along. Flips it to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a little bit of a push. Not enough to do anything. He's going to send it cross floor to Rudneski. Mitten picks it up, flips it back. Was looking for Rudneski. Rudneski doesn't quite cut the lane. He does recover it. Now it's a long outside shot. Good easy stop by Lane. Recovered on the loose ball by Landry Mitten. Went to the dirty area, picked that one up, flipped it to Mitchell. Mitchell now plays it back across to Mitten. Mitten down to Rudneski. Rudneski finds Mitchell. Davey still in the box. Totally forgot they were on a penalty kill here. Lane pulls it out of the crease. They also couldn't quite handle the ball. James is going to bring it down the floor. Armstrong plays it into the center. Harrison thought he had it, then didn't have it, lost the ball through the middle. Roughnecks recover. Harrison still looking. Comes down. Armstrong picks up the end pass. He's going to find Harrison on the crease. He misses the net. Now the Roughnecks do have firm control. Drive inside. That one played away by easily by Charlie. Sorry, guys. Armstrong has it. He's going to wait. Plays it across on the change to Hannigan. Hannigan plays it low. Nobody there. They drive up over top. I believe that is Davies. It is. Plays it down. Mitchell trying to catch that outside edge, able to get his own rebound, and just slides it into the corner as the shot clock expires. Lane's going to pick it up, plays it up to 63. Plays it over. This one, nice little swim move. Plays it down, tries to go short side on Charlie Graham. Charlie Graham easily kicks that one away. The Jolly Green Giant. Catadal still looking. Good stick check on 133. Knocks that away before he's able to send it. Davies has Mitchell. He's going to send it up. Now they're going to finish the change. Mitchell flips it around. Not sure who he flipped it to. Couldn't see. They lose it in the corner on the hard push. Still fighting for it in the corner. Nobody has his possession still. Shot clock still running. DeGroot brings it up. He takes the shot. I thought it should have been a reset. It doesn't matter because Junior Roughnecks get possession. They like to bring it up down the floor. Out of the bench, making sure to get the 10-second rule. Cut inside. Didn't quite wait for the pitch as James was coming over and defending. Took a long outside shot. That one missed by about 10 feet. Catadal now has it. Catadal being chased. He did have, I don't know, somebody with him. Mitchell, maybe. Yeah, it was probably Mitchell. Davis looking, pushing. reaching for it, can't quite get it. That one's going to get pushed out to the side. Davis knocks it ahead to Rudneski. Rudneski plays it back to Davis. Davis has Hansen and Armstrong coming up the left side with him. Mitten on the right. Try that outside scoop shot. Didn't go anywhere. Lane recovers, plays it up the wall. We got 3:30 remaining, 19-4. Maybe we aren't going to see the 20th goal. Cutting back in, up over side. That one scared away easily by Charlie Graham. Into the corner. Roughnecks do get a shot clock reset as they recover. Hawk and Clayton's going to drive in. He's looking, takes a step, fires it across. Not sure they were ready for it. They do have it on the outside. He's playing up over Kloss, cuts back in low, tries the swim move, has it knocked away. Davis is there. He chops some wood. Not one away. Mitten's still looking for it. He's just going to swipe it ahead. Dosdall's kind of got it. Clayton gets a good angle and just pushes it down into Team Alberta territory as the shot clock is expiring. Hansen plays it up to, I actually can't tell who that is. Dosdall? That is Dosdall. Rudneski gives it to Siemens. Siemens dumps it back. Nobody there. Junior Roughnecks recover. They're going to bring it up. Easily steered away by Charlie. Charlie Graham gets it over to Jackson. Jamie Jackson's going to drive the transition up the wall. He's getting constant pressure, able to fight it off, gives it to James. James finds Harrison. Harrison circles back, gets a couple of pushes, gives it to DeGroot. DeGroot wasn't quite able to keep it. I didn't see him. That's the first shot I've seen. Cadwell plays it to Hansen. Hansen gives it to James. James gets popped. DeGroot fires it to the side of the net. It was a quick stick attempt. Didn't quite get it. DeGroot gets it back. A new shot clock. That one didn't quite make it. Sheldon Kearney and James were going at it. James decided to give him a little what for and how to with the stick. The Roughnecks get it up. James is there. He dislodges the ball. Still fighting for it on the wall. Absolutely tattoos. Cody Hansen on the blind side. Clean hit. No quitting. Hawk and Clayton. I like to see it. Play it across. Clayton gets it back in his stick. He's going to come over top. Not much of a shot there. James gives him a little push back. Clayton gets it. He's going to fire it across, looking for the opening. And there's a hope and a prayer shot right there that didn't have either one. And then it's soaked by Bentonridge. The ball's just going to come back to center. So possession Team Alberta, they got 12 seconds left. I think it's time to just rag it off. There's no sense in doing anything else. We're not going to see the 20th goal as much as I wanted to. And that's going to be it. Friendly is over. But thanks for joining us once again. We will see you next time.